home run. He ties the Dodgers record. They're headed into Fenway tomorrow. Six straight games.
That's some easy wins for them.
No, it's not some easy wins. Okay. We're actually quite good.
Are we appreciating what we're watching?
I mean, you call
honestly,
him the
no.
best of all time.
Are you ready to agree with that?
No.
Really? I mean, I know he's not the GOAT. You can't be that
No,
yet.
I understand, but he's not. He does not. The thing that was going to make him the best of all time is doing both.
He's pitching.
Right.
Pitching well.
He is pitching well and came back. I just need him to pitch longer. You know what I mean? More consistently.
Yeah.
Because nobody's.
Building.
He's an. I'm not. Puts me in.
I get it. He's not the greatest hitter.
He's an all-time legend.
Right.
But he's not. I don't think necessarily the best hitter in baseball right now.
He wouldn't be the GOAT if he was
right, but he's up there.
But I think about what Smoltz said to us, like all that he's missing as far as pitching, like not being able to rest like the other pitchers, and he's still throwing.
Yeah, but he's different. I think it makes him better.
Oh, really?
He said that. That the pitching makes him a better hitter and vice versa. Dodgers win this one. They are in first place, 33.5 games up on Colorado. It is getting, holy cow, it is getting late early in Colorado. Wonderful.
Looks
Skinny
like the
Travis
overkill.
moving, right? Eye test. Chiefs open up the season 43 days in Brazil. Skinny Travis looks good.
Yeah, the chip on their shoulder Chiefs are usually pretty tough. Like, I do think there was a underrated part of the beginning of last year was 2023 went about as poorly as was the worst year they had since Mahomes been there. And they had the toughest path, according to DVOA in playoff history. They won the Super Bowl anyway. Mm-hmm. And so I think maybe they went into last year feeling like, we're going to be fine. And they were until they weren't. So I think Mahomes will be better early, and Travis looks way better.
I got to be honest. I know it's no pads and it's a little tape. I don't remember seeing him move that fast all last year.
He is moving. Wonderful Red Sox in Philadelphia in the 11th. Both teams scored in the 10th finally. Narvaez's third straight weird and wonderful performance. This time it might have been a fan interference. Doesn't matter. About time we get one to go our way. Red Sox win. We're headed home to play the Dodgers. And finally, Steelers camp. Early throw of Aaron Rodgers is picked off. Now, we don't like to make too much of early interceptions. But, Brew, is this something or nothing?
It was his first pass?
Well, reportedly, but
it was, so listen, it was, according to Caboli, who covers the team, I think, for the newspaper there, Mark Caboli, it was the first pass he threw with defense on the field. You know what I mean? Like they did warm-ups or whatever, There's no defense.
I don't want to make too much out of it, but I will say this. Before this play, everybody in Pittsburgh is like, not to the extent that the Jets were, but we got Aaron Rodgers. Like, we have a Hall of Fame quarterback. You're feeling really great because of that. Now you throw this interception, that brings all that down. Doesn't mean you think he's no good. Doesn't mean now you don't think he can be good this year. But it just brings all of that down.
Well, it's not. I mean, it's not great. I mean, I think it is. Colin says all the time, I'm going to get it wrong. Nothing's everything, but everything's something. So, you know what I mean? I have that a little bit wrong. But it's not a big deal, but it's not a non-deal. And if the first play of practice was a dart to DK Metcalf, you know what I mean? Yeah, then. And
that's my point. Yep.
So it's the opposite. Now, I know Wilds be like, just means Steelers defense is going to be really good.
It is interesting.
The other thing is this, Wilds. Remember, this is a guy that doesn't throw interceptions for the most. That's his claim to fame.
He's allowed to throw in
career.
practice. He doesn't throw them count on his statistical record. That's for sure.
Okay. That's weird and wonderful from the National Pastimes. Right now, afternoon headline sponsored by Subaru. Love. It's what makes Subaru a Subaru. Bo Nix revealed in the NFL top 100, coming in at 64, ahead of Jordan Love and Dak Prescott. 29 touchdown passes as a rookie last year. It's the second most ever, only behind Justin Herbert. Nick, you loved this story. What was your reaction to see
I think it is stunning. And I think that it's stunning to you guys as well, because yesterday when we were talking about whether or not Purdy's going to be on the list and like the other quarterbacks, and I listed 11 quarterbacks who hadn't been named, who we expected to be named, I didn't list Bo Nix, and nobody was like, oh, you're forgetting somebody. And the idea that, now listen, I think Bo Nix had a nice rookie year. It reminds me a lot of Mac Jones' rookie year in a lot of ways, and where both guys came in as older prospects, high floor, low ceiling, surprisingly led teams to the playoffs, showed up on the top 100 list, and then fell off significantly. Now, Mac didn't have Sean Payton, and I know you think that's a big part of it, but I don't think anybody thinks Bo Nix is better than Jordan Love and Dak Prescott. I just don't. And so, well, I say that, except he just got rated high of let me rephrase it. I don't know anybody that thinks Bo Nix is better than those two players. Better than Darnold, maybe, because they both had one good year. So I get it. Tua is a very polarizing player. So, I think there's a lot of players that, I bet some people voted Drake May ahead of Tua. Like, you know what I mean? Some people just don't believe in Tua. Dak and Jordan Love are right now better than Bo Nix. And so for him to be this high on this list is shocking to me, bro.
Wilds, what does this say?
Oh,
can you read it? You can't.
Nobody can read your writing. It never works.
Stunned.
Oh, stunned.
Ahead of Dak, question mark? Ahead of J-Lo, question mark? No, I agree. This is stunning. This is absolutely stunning. Now, I do think he was much better than Mac Jones his rookie year. But
Mac was pretty good his rookie year.
No, he was solid. Yeah. He was seventh alternative on the Pro Bowl.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
But Bo threw 29 touchdowns. I can't remember how many Mac threw. But I think he was very good. But I agree with you, Nick. Like to have him ahead of Jordan Love and Dak Prescott already?
Well, Dak didn't play, so I can take Dak. Dak gets knocked for not playing, finishing.
I mean, look. It's not just a lot of the media.
But it's
the
also,
players really, and I will give the players, I don't know how seriously they take this, but I'll give them, look, they're on the field. They're facing the guy. They felt like he had some magic.
I also felt, to me, because Bo Nix's numbers look the way they do because he finished the year so great. And that counts. And so I can show it to you through 14 weeks, then the final 3 games. You know what I mean? That is where the numbers get crazy. Yeah. And now they oddly lost the Chargers game and the Bengals game, but that wasn't on him. And then the final game of the year against the Chiefs backups, they crushed.
Yeah, it was like a fake.
38-0. But whatever. Touchdowns. But what to me undercut, at least for my feeling about Bo, was how poorly he then played in that playoff game. It'd be one thing if it's like, hey, it clicked in late in the year and then he turned into a totally different player. Instead, it was he had a really good game against the Chargers that they lost, and that's a good defense. Then a really good game against the awful Bengals defense that, again, they lost, but that was because of their own defense. And then the Chiefs game, which I don't really count for much of anything. And then in that playoff game, and again, he's a rookie in a playoff game.
I don't expect you don't give him a little bit of a pass?
No, I'd give him a little bit of pass. My point
Buffalo?
Is it stymied some of the, end of season momentum. And I just think this means, the players think he's the 10th, 11th, 12th best quarterback in football.
There might be more quarterbacks on there than there have ever been.
Than usual.
That feels like where we're headed, right?
Yeah, but even with that being the case, he still can't be lower than 12 or 13. There's you know what I mean? There's not 13 more guys that could be named. And again, ahead of Jordan Love and Dak is stunning.
That is.
And I understand Dak didn't play last year, but it's not just they're not historically voting based on best performance just for rookies. It isn't last year.
I don't know what their criteria is because when you look at people's numbers, like some years, they just didn't make the list. And I'm like, well, why?
Let me ask you guys
most
this real
players
quick.
Probably have different.
Do you think he'll be on the list next year? Because I don't. I would guess he is not on the list.
I think he's higher on the list, like in the 80s,
closer to
90s,
100.
But I think he'll. I think he'll
Patrick
be on the
Surtain
list.
says he's good. He's good.
Well, that's his teammate.
Well, here's the thing.
He could be like, I don't know, I'm on this side of the ball.
And I guess it was the case last year. He doesn't have a great receiving core. We'll see what the rookie running back Harvey does, but I don't think he's got as much support.
I think it's going to be a lot.
He got a great defense, great coach.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think pretty good receivers.
Coming up next, Michigan coach Jerome Moore joins us. What does success look like in year 2? Next.
Seeking, the unsatisfied.